I will put records just to have a video, because we are going also to make videos that we can use on our social networks to promote your art, your work, your current projects, to give more visibility. So I'm Anna Schwitz.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too, guys. I'm working with Arte Laguna for 10 years, helping this beautiful team to promote the Premio Arte Laguna around the world. So now we are starting with with our travel. I especially have this thing here because today we have people from all over the world speaking all the languages, and it's amazing how art can connect us, and how we can feel the emotions, the situation from different parts of the world. So it's incredible.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah. So we are going to do kind of little presentations from all of you. Maybe for a couple of minutes, you can share your screen and to show your recent works, what you are working on now. For this, you use this share screen button that is green one here, like on this lower part of this Zoom window. So you are pressing this button, choosing desktop, and pushing share button, the blue one, and you can share the screen. So one by one, I will call you by your name, and we can present this project. So this meeting is to present your art to each of us, and that is very important to feel, to help, to get inspired. We can see here Laura,
yes,
the founder of Arte Laguna Prize. Laura, please your word.
Hi to everybody. Welcome. This Saturday here all together is to try to embrace all of you, to know each other, to hear about your work, your production during this period. And we are curious to know more about you.
Yeah, and Sarah, can you please update us about the situation with the Premio Arte Laguna? Yep.
Yes, here in Venice, the situation is still not clear because from Monday we will start to have some activities open, and we start now to enjoy a little walk around our houses. And we enjoy to see hello to some friends, but with distance. So we have still to wait the going on of the situation to understand what we can do with the events and exhibition in general. So for the moment, we want to give visibility to all the finalists thanks to this meeting that is recorded, and thanks to the social pages. We are in fact presenting one finalist every day in Facebook, Instagram, and all our social pages. And so you can also write something on the post if you want to explain better your work when it will be your round. And we have also the artelaguna.org art platform that is very important to promote artists. So keep your page updated. If you need help to publish the works, you can write me and I will help you. And we will use the link to promote everybody in this period of waiting for more clear news.
Yes, thank you so much. Guys, I will mute microphones just for the moment. And I would ask Francesco to start to tell us about your project and how do you feel now, where are you now, and what you are working on currently.
Okay, So hi everybody, I'm Francesco from Italy, from Rome. I'm an architect, so I'm doing my work in smart working. So I always work for my studio, and also I'm doing everything I can about art, design, just don't to get bored in these days. Is a kind of strange period because you know, we are closed inside the houses, so my graffiti for now is stopped, and I'm doing a lot of sketching, and also I'm working on oil painting, like you can see here, and this is the last canvas I'm doing. I always work with the architecture forms, and I like to combine these with other stuff. In the last days, I'm working with the graphics, painting, and also lighting, because I like very much interior spaces. So I think light can change a normal space in a very strange and lovely space. So I can share my screen so you can see.
Yeah, it's very interesting because the paintings that you have on your back, they're amazing.
Oh, thank you. I can speak just a little about. I'm doing this series of canvases that unite my idea of a strange architecture with important architecture monuments. Here you can see Mies van der Rohe house, Tugendhat house.
Yeah.
And here you can see Bilsawa, attached by my forms above, like a kind of dream, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And now I share the screen. Okay. You can see this?
Yes, yes.
Okay. These are sketching I'm doing on paper, and after I colored in Photoshop just to be faster and can change idea very fast. This is one of the sketches. This is one oil canvas. This is a mixed media. In this part, you can see a wall I did some times ago, and the surround is doing by computer. So I'm trying to unite also different media to express myself. This is one of the last canvases. The central part is the total one. And in the two sides, we have some detail. Like you see, the architecture is always present in my work. And I also tried to put some different images on it. And these, I'm start with this sketching. These are ideas about the prize I won, and these are the first proposal to Enrico that has the structure in La Palma. In this project, I'm trying to put my graffiti on the wall and to become part of the totality of the space. So they then give. I go very fast. In this little part, you can see the plants of the house, and this could be one idea to create a total space with art, light. This line are like pieces that come over the wall, and can become I don't know, lamps on the other thing to have on the rooms. So this is one vision I did these days. This is another one. Like you see, we have always light. This is the bed, and is combined with the pieces, the graphic I want to draw in the rooms. This is another example, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Francesco, if you don't mind, can you maybe leave the link to read about your work also somewhere on social networks? You can leave it on chat, and you can post on our Facebook group that is for finalists of the Arte Laguna.
Yes.
So your colleagues can follow this, to follow you online.
Yes, I will.
Yeah, your works are amazing, and thank you for starting this session, because it's really kind of
Thank you.
responsibility.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Sorry,
but
I have a lot of emotion right now. so,
yeah,
um,
yeah.
And you know, this is another sketch I'm doing, always searching some new language to put also for tabaquina in the structure in Las Palmas. I like to compose and destruct my work. Like you see, I put the total one, and after I cut and I compose one total image with this cutting and color and forms. And also, I'm working on lamps. So I tried to combine light, graphic design, forms. So we have this three-dimensional object we can use in our room. And this can change also the vision of the room, because with the colors, you have another feeling of the spaces. This is one lamp I did. This is another one. I have a lot of model I'm doing in this period. A lot of these are the prototypes, and I have already did the prototypes. So I have here in my house lighting in my rooms. This is another one. You know, this is another one. I like very much this because it's inspired to the discotheque lights. So I tried to do it in a very small version just to have on my desk. And I'm tried also to sell these pieces because I'd like to see these pieces in other houses too.
Okay,
Another one.
where we can find your lamps to buy?
Sorry?
Where we can find your lamps to buy, to order?
Yes, in my Instagram page, I already published the two ones. These other are just for you, are new. I never published them.
Wow, cool. The premiere.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
This is
thank you.
the
Thank you,
canvas you see.
Francesco. Yeah, it's amazing. We'll continue to communicate and to see your other works also on Facebook. And that is not the last meeting. That is just the first that we decided to do to communicate with our artists, to build this community and to support, to give more visibility, to give more publicity to each of you. So thank you so much, and we are moving further. Okay, how I can pronounce your name, Mr. Tozniko? Yeah, we are. Yeah, now your microphone is working. I'm so sorry. I'm very bad with reading names.
You're asking me, Grzegorz Wozniko?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm not really prepared. Just a second.
Where are you from?
I was born in Poland, and I was studying there. And also I spent, I was on a scholarship in China, in 2010. And technically now I am in Iceland, in Reykjavik city.
Wow.
So it wasn't that bad in my country to survive. It was I had quarantine. It's not quarantine technically. It's holidays, 2 weeks, and I'm able to go outside. And yeah, and at the beginning of this whole mess, I was still doing that. I did some the snow sculptures, as I call it, snow constructions. This is how I call it. And it was good time to do it because most of the places were partly closed or maybe closed. so it was good reason to have a walk, you know, outside, and it was like a lot of snow around, so I did maybe 4 new of them. And this artworks where I sent it to you, it was from 2018, I think, and 19 maybe. And this year was really good for me, and I did a lot of artworks. And this last week, it technically was like art bureaucracy. I wasn't doing like art. I was, you know, sending applications. I'm trying to be a part of Reykjavik Association for Sculptors, and I was kind of busy to write a biography again and to make CV again, you know, explain to them in English why I wanted to participate. So it was most of the time was like just my laptop. This last weeks, but on the beginning of this pandemic time, I was still I did some artworks, and I have something. Wait, because this is what I sent it. This is what I sent it.
Yeah.
Let me try, because this is a new program for me. Okay, I have a folder here.
Yeah, super.
Do you see it? Do you see it?
Yeah, if you can open each picture one by one.
This is okay? Do you see it?
We can see just small icons. That is the problem with Zoom, that is not showing like big images.
Full,
So maybe
because on my screen it's big.
Yeah, I know.
Try sharing a different screen, because it gives you an option which screen to show.
Yeah. Wait.
So if you go back to the bottom and unshare the screen, and then share a new one and select the one that's already open.
Thank you for the help.
Yeah, I've had so many Zoom meetings in the last few days or few weeks. So
it's like that.
Let's see. And now you can
see again
there. Yeah, try again.
Phone Microsoft.
As I was telling in previous sessions, that now we are experiencing this period when we are like studying a lot of new things, how to live in 4 walls, how to use all these instruments, how to continue to create, and how to do it best way. So
continue to promote art and artists. So this is a new method, better than virtual exhibition, better than virtual visit to virtual rooms. Talking with people and chatting with artists is so enthusiastic, and to know each other from all around the world. We are doing the map, isn't it, Sarah? Try to understand how our artists are living. Even this video call was thought considering the different times from different countries.
What about now?
No, we can see still only the icons of images. Maybe you can open it in some program that is showing photographs one by one. Do you have
already
image player or something? Maybe?
Yeah, I am in there. I am there, but I have a absolutely full screen on my laptop. It's a full
Listen,
screen.
what do you think if we can continue in the next appointment? Maybe just to leave time to other artists, because we are around 20 here in this chat.
Let's do it. I need to learn it first.
Yeah. Okay.
Next time you will have your time.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. But your sculptures, your works are amazing. They are so colorful, and I'm smiling like crazy looking in these bright colors. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, now we are going to Eugenia. Eugenia, how to pronounce it right way?
Eugenia. Hello to everybody, guys.
Hello.
Where are you from?
I'm from Italy.
Where are you now?
I'm from Italy, and now I'm in South Italy, in Lecce. I don't know if you know, I don't know what's happened now for the screen. Okay, so I'm fine. Here the virus is not coming yet, so not a lot like in Venice or to the north Italy. So I'm with my parents, and I have wine, I have pasta, so I'm very happy. No, I can't ask more. So my project for Arte Laguna is a project of land art with golden foil on the rocks, who recall the kintsugi art, the Japanese, and is ecological, recall ecological resilience, and try to fight with the socio-economic resilience. So maybe if I share my screen is better.
Yeah, let's try.
Okay.
It's a constant battle with Zoom all the day, but we should win.
I think that, I don't know if you can see or no.
It was something, but can you try once again?
Let's try. Okay, I need to do. Sorry, I'm blondie girl, so and I don't work like technology a lot, but I don't know. Desktop, okay. So maybe now you can see something.
Now we can see just a black screen. No. Now we can see. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, this is the gold. Is real. So I put gold foil on the rocks, and take a long time, maybe one day, and after I take some picture, and let's see, something like this. Sorry, I didn't know that I need to share my works, so I'm not very prepared about it.
No worries, no worries.
So these kind of things. And now I'm working on my first show solo, because I win another project here in Italy. So during these months I work on this, but I'm also a designer, fashion designer. So I have my brand, and now we have some problems. So I try to work with my business, and I try to work with my heart. So nothing. Now I'm working on another project on land art about freedom, that when this quarantine will be finished, I will share. So that's it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That looks amazing what you're showing, these walls with this gold, and yeah, and good luck with all your initiatives. It's very interesting when artists work also not only in art, but also mixed with fashion and other activities. It's amazing. Yeah. So now we are traveling to Jacob Reiner.
Hi.
Hi, Jacob. How are you? Where are you? And where are you from?
I'm from Germany. I live in Leipzig. Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
No.
If I must improvise, I'm here in my studio, but here's not internet, and I have a small mobile here. And I want to show you my ice art. This is my big freeze. And new models I make here. and I look at my photos. But you know, since 2030, I broke this ice and I go to the streets and freeze my ice stickers to the wall in Moscow, Norway, Oslo, Berlin, and other towns. And the climatic change is very bad for me because it's this winter it was very hot and I can't work really good. And that's why I built some small new things. I can show you a little bit.
Yeah. Room tour.
Yes. I have here some new stuff. A little spiral made from ice cubes, some big ice cubes.
Yeah.
And here another one. And I want to try it to put into the water. And then I think maybe it can rotate a little bit in the water and move. And that's our new experiments I want to make here. And another things, this winter I was in German forests and oh no.
What do you have from German forest? Show us.
Yes, moment. Wow. Moment.
Is it on your computer?
Yes. Okay. No. Turn. Okay. Here's my laptop. And this is more, yes, I was very alone in the quarantine and I had to go without any other people can't show me. And I made a lot of letters with small ice cubes and I froze it to the wall in very small buildings and this is a new project. I made this urinal with Adidas stripes and yes, it's a new way to take some colors into the ice and freeze it to these.
Jakob? Jakob?
Yes.
Sorry, how you attach the ice on the surfaces?
I have a lot of molds, silicone molds, and I freeze it in my big freeze. And then if the temperature is a lot of 10 or more degrees below zero, I take my stuff and freeze it to the wall in public spaces.
That's interesting. That's very experimental. Thank you for sharing. And please post about your projects, about your current work on Facebook of Arte Laguna group for finalists to learn more about how do you work and how we can follow your work. Thank you.
But last
Thank you
week
very much.
I formed a lot of new portraits of very famous people, and I made these portraits in plaster and these molds I want to freeze in the next days. And that's why I have a lot of new relief portraits for the next winter season. that will come. And this winter I want to go to Iceland, but because of quarantine, I can't do it. And that's why I want to make it the next winter.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, super, super.
Ciao.
Yeah, now from this icy things, we are moving to Anna Marfa, and we can see her in Venice, already in Venice.
Well, I live by Venice in the countryside. Hopefully not in the city center, but in the border between Venice and Treviso.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm trying to, okay.
Yeah. What are you doing now? What are your current projects?
Well, I'm still a uni student, so I took advantage of this quarantine for, you know, preparing finals, getting through my thesis and so on. So basically, I just try to advantage myself with studying. Currently, I'm not working on a specific project. I'm trying, you know, still to dream about something further for this one, but at the moment, the situation here in Italy is pretty unavailable, so I'm trying to focus on my study, finish them as soon as possible, and then moving forward to my job, career, passions, and so on.
Wow. Okay. Okay. We wish you luck in everything that you mentioned. Yeah, and you're lucky to be there. The spring in this zona, where do you live? It's amazing. I know.
You know, the countryside, you know, the area.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm lucky.
Yeah,
At the moment,
in Venice, and maybe 10 years ago we met with Laura somewhere there. Where do you live? So
really?
Anna,
Yeah.
Anna, she's not in Venice. The photo that she has on the back is the photo of her work. It's a background.
Oh, super, super. Oh, wow.
Her work.
Amazing. Okay.
It's her work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
nice.
her artwork.
So I'm dreaming to see it in real life. Hopefully.
Thank you. Me too. I can't wait to see all the pieces of art by real, because, you know, photographs is always something, you know,
Yeah.
and also the artist. I can't wait to just meet, to, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank
Guys,
you.
we are moving to Martina. Martina, hi.
Hi, everyone. Hello. Sorry.
Where are you from and where are you now?
I'm from Sicily, and I'm in Sicily right now.
Okay.
I've been living in London for the last 2 years, but then I decided to move back, and the pandemic happened. So luckily now with my family and in my country, even if I can't go out. I think this is my 85th days of quarantine. So like I'm hanging in there. So for the future, I haven't been working on new things because I was just coming back. I was about to find a new space. I was about to find my new balance, you know, in a new place. So everything is a bit suspended at the moment, and I'm a bit overwhelmed by everything that happened. So the only thing that I'm trying to do is promote creativity through a platform that I've opened on Instagram. And I'm trying to collect thoughts, ideas, design, art through Instagram and through my connections among my friends around the world. So there are people that are making music, people that are making illustrations of writing, poetry, literature, politics, about everything really. So we're trying to kind of create this community on the web to stay connected in a creative way always. So I'm trying to stay with my friends as much as I can, even if in a long distance relationship. And my pieces for Arte Laguna talking about time and how before the pandemic, obviously. So my perspective was a bit critical about how we relate with time and how we relate with our digital devices. So the thing that I've made were objects that were in a way picturing the passing of time, so that you could actually not just lose the experience of time passing because you're lost in your digital, in your smartphone, but you can actually see the time passing through a visual experience. Maybe I can share the screen and show you.
Yeah, let's try.
So this one.
Yeah, it works. Wow.
It works? Yeah, good. So these are some of the things. This is one of the pieces. So you can see this is a candle, and because of the loss of weight and wax from one side to the other, the candle start wobbling, and at some point it starts spinning around the center. And then these ones is the complete set, and each one of the candles reacts with a different physical effect. This is reacts with the sun. So every time the sun ray passes through the lenses, it turns on one of the wicks of the candles. So it's really much a way to enjoy the environment and interact with the environment. This one falls into the water, and when melted wax interacts with water, creates this kind of amorph structures. And this one has a mineral wick, so every time that you try to turn on the candle, it doesn't turn off. So you are kind of forced to leave the life of the candle as long as the candle is turned on. And this is what I've presented.
So beautiful. It's so delicate and so elegant. It's amazing.
Thank you. This is one wick project that I've made during the Royal College of Art. I studied at the Royal College of Art. Yeah, so I have lots of ideas in mind, but I don't have the physical space or the tools to make it happen. So I'm not really working practically. I'm trying to use digital tools, paradoxically now.
Yeah. Thank you, Martina, so much for sharing this amazing project with us. Guys, follow her on her social networks. I think that it would be something absolutely interesting if you will go there. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Moving now to Kerry Duncan. Kerry. Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Yeah, hi. I'm South African, but I live in Morocco. I've been here for quite a long time. And so the project that I submitted to the Arte Laguna Prize was a project that was kind of born out of necessity. It was it's based at a huge solar energy production plant in the south of Morocco. And what happened was the contractor had to level the site, and he dumped a whole lot of 700,000 cubic meters of earth, which he was supposed to remove. But then it just became such a big problem that the decision of where to move it to without blocking up a river valley or something like that became also an environmental issue. So I was asked to see what I could do about it. And so I think the project was born really about the feeling I got when I went to visit the place, and just climbing up these like 15-meter tall I'm losing my English. I'm getting mixed up with French. On these big sort of earth mounds, and it just was a most amazing feeling of kind of like freedom and liberty, and just like very zen and almost in touch with creation. And so that's kind of what inspired me to make these spaces. So let me just see if I can share the screen. Okay, so this is a view from that's
yeah. Thank you. We can see.
Is this the steps you see? What are you actually seeing?
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, sorry. Okay, yeah, okay. So this is one of two stockpiles. So they just amazingly sculpted with very crisp edges, which was quite a challenge. And then hang on, there's another. No, how do I go? Okay, this one, and then share another one. And then there was some sort of architectural like stairs that almost like a ziggurat or a stairway to heaven or something that takes you up to the top. And then the last one. And then at the top is like, sorry, I can't see when I'm actually sharing now. Lost the screen. The top is kind of like an enclosed. I created a sort of an enclosed area, so you kind of feel sheltered from the wind, because sometimes the wind there can get up to 200 kilometers per hour. So it felt good to be kind of like shrouded in this sort of protective shell all the way around. But looking in the other direction, you get like these amazing views over the solar power station. And of course, when you have the Atlas Mountains with the snow on the background, it makes for more dramatic photos. And then of course, I can imagine a huge bonfire in this area here, but security reasons and all the rest, it's quite difficult to convince the people that would be a nice addition. So anyway, so that's my project. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Wow, it's so amazing to see all these precious spaces now sitting in the small apartment somewhere in Moscow. So I can breathe.
Yes, sense of liberty.
I'm not sure who asked me. Somebody from the prize sent me an email to check the dimensions, because they thought I must have made a mistake with all the thousands of zeros, because they wanted the dimensions in centimeters. So it's pretty big. It's about 440 meters by 220 meters. So it's like it's 15 meters tall. The original design was supposed to be a bit taller, but in terms of stability problems and whatever what you call a bureau de control wouldn't allow us to go up a little bit higher. So I kind of feel it's a little bit sort of squatted than I wanted it to be. But anyway, that's it.
Wow. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And it's really nice to meet you all and hear about your exciting project.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And now we are moving to this handsome gentleman with hieroglyphs that I cannot read, unfortunately. Yeah. I don't know how to express my intention to speak with you, gentlemen. Yes.
From Japan, maybe.
It can be. Yeah. I'm trying to initiate the conversation with you. I'm so sorry. I'm not able to read these hieroglyphs.
Oh, yeah.
Connection. Hi.
Sorry.
Hi. Where are you from?
Yeah.
Hi.
I'm from Tokyo in Japan. Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah. More midnight.
Tokyo. Here.
I'm sleepy. I can speak English very well. I cannot speak English very well. Sorry.
Don't worry.
So I read a description of my works written in English. Okay.
Okay, well, you can just show your works, because art is universal language that everybody understands, doesn't matter from where we are.
Yeah, let's talk a little about my artwork. My art is active in many ways. I have a 4 projects. The 4 projects are B-way representation and circulation art, and project to rectify the magnetic field of the planet, and sensible art. 4 projects. I have 4 projects. These projects combine modern physics with the idea of Oriental philosophy and are working to express the reason for the universe and human in some form. Yeah. Yeah.
I have this screen on that I'm trying to show. If you have something that you can share from your laptop, we can do this also.
Share images.
Can I put to?
Yeah, I can stop this, and you can start. Yeah. And wow, beautiful mountain.
This is a whole project.
Okay, can you open it? Can you show it? It's okay.
I still keep it at the center of my purpose, and I am using the form of expansion that is necessary at that time. The example, two-dimension work. Below consultative, below representation, two-dimension works. Console means inside of. Jiku means scroll. Japanese language, B means beauty, do means way. Through doing artistic activities, we try to purpose the essential state of our internal world or our existence, as in Sado, Japanese tea ceremony, Budo, martial arts, Shodo, calligraphy, and so on. We emphasize this attitude as an aspect of art by using the word do. It also includes the implication of the way we should go. Two-dimensional works and three-dimensional works.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much. We need to go further. This meeting is just to start this let's say series of conversations. Yeah.
This is the installation.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Let's go to other artists, to other projects. If you don't mind, today it is not the last meeting that we want to organize. It's already kind of more than 6 hours that we are doing this. So maybe I also will forget English. But okay, now we are moving to Monica. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not so good in speaking English, and just for presenting me, but for speaking about my project, I would like to read a little piece I wrote yesterday, if it is possible, please.
Yes, sure.
Okay. I send it to you, my images related to the last project that is called Vulnerabilis. And it is linked to, yes.
You can see the screen?
Yes, yes, but little.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay. I start to read my pieces, please. The sense of helplessness we have been feeling in relation to this enormously powerful force should make us understand the lesson. We all are related to each other, not only human beings, but also the nature and the sky. And then this is the theme I'm working on. We need to re-establish an interrupted relationship with the passage of centuries on the vertical axis. The macrocosmos up in the sky is on the same axis as the microcosmos with us in our cells. I will try to show a subtle universe that is invisible in this world and make humans reconcile with themselves as well as with nature. The work I'm working on is titled Vulnerabilis. After visiting the disused quarry on the sides of the mountain and collecting pink cerizzo stones, I decided to cut them open. I just wanted to see things inside and study them in detail. When I noticed the similarity between the color inside the stones and the color of woman's skin, I got excited. A simple nuance showed me a deep connection. A stone cut and exposed, something that is linked to strength and impassibility according to the collective imagination, showed its vulnerability. Just like human beings, this relationship was evoked throughout a portfolio. The hands you will see in the photographic series are those of my two nieces, who surprisingly have the same skin color as those of the open stones. The stones are the same that I have included in the land art installation, which is named The Door, and which has reached the finalist position at the Arte Laguna Prize. If you could show, please, my installation, The Door, inside my part of Laguna. Yes, my name is Monica Gorini.
Let me see. We can stop this. And let's go to. If colleagues can send me a link.
No, but if you now, please, if it is possible to go inside my part of Laguna Prize to show my finalist installation. It is inside the land art part, and my name is Monica Gorini, because I have many problems in sharing my screen.
Okay.
Here it is. Anna, do you receive the link on the chat?
Yeah, my laptop is not so quick, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, it's not important, but the most important thing is that the two installation, one little named Vulnerabilis and the other one named the Porta, the big installation finalists in land art, have the same rocks. Yes, it is. The rocks are the same, but these are really big rocks, and in the Vulnerabilis installation, small rocks. And when I cutted them, I find out that the nuances inside the rocks are the same of the skin of the baby. And this remind me that we are all interconnected, sky, universe, and nature and humans. And it is on this vertical axis I am now working in this moment to show the relation to whole human beings and nature, and to allow people to reach more consciousness about them.
Yeah, thank you, Monica.
Monica.
Yeah, thank you for sharing your current unique projects, and good luck to implement them, to show them. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Ciao.
And we are moving to Coco. Hi. It is written Coco here, so yeah, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Where are you from? Where are you now?
So I'm from Congo Democratic, Kinshasa. I'm living long in Belgium, in Brussels. So now I am in Brussels.
Wow.
Ciao, Coco.
Oh.
Yeah, it's so interesting that our artists and contemporary artists in general, they are born in one place, they are doing their artistic practice in some other place, and they are living now in another place. So we are all like around the world. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, that is very good. That is also very good. It gives some good idea from the country where you are living, and from your own country, you can put all together to make good things.
See. What are you working on now? What is your current projects, or you're just relaxing, or you are systemizing?
Now, yeah, I'm working a lot. I take part on many art competition. So I took part in Luxembourg Prize. So I'm now waiting for results. I took part in one competition in Korea, in South Korea. I'm waiting for results. So I have I'm waiting for many results. So I work much.
Yeah, that's very good. That's very good to artists to be active during this lockdown period. Yeah, and we wish you to win in all the prizes, but the most amazing prize is Arte Laguna prize. So we are happy to see you here.
Yeah, that's why I like very much Arte Laguna, because it's the first organization would give me the chance, because I was a long time trying to take part in the big competition, but Arte Laguna was the first one. So that's why I say that this institution is it's something amazing for me.
It was the jury. It was the jury.
Yes.
I love it very much. You are the first to give me the chance, and so and for that I'm say that now I don't say that I'm a good artist. I say I'm good, so I have to continue to take part in the competition.
We are very satisfied to know that our artists that arrived in finalists are requested by other organization or galleries or museum, or when they inform us that they sell their artwork or they put it in fantastic initiatives around the world. We are very satisfied.
Me too.
Yeah, super. Will you show something from your artworks?
So I didn't prepare, but there's something that is which one I presented in Arte Laguna this year. So it's just on paper, something like I don't know.
Yeah.
So this work, it's about the election in Congo, in my country, because I was asking myself many questions. How two institutions in Congo was fighting for the result of election, because in Catholic Church said that our result is true because we send many people everywhere in the country to control the election. And then the government said, no, our results are true and really because we organize the election. So it's for that I was asking myself, how can the two institutions are fighting for the result? So I have to do something. So for me, it was something like a dirty election. So that's why I just think to make to do something with a rubbish can, public rubbish can. So I collect many rubbish. I put it there with the flag of my country to show to people that the election in Congo were problematic.
Yeah.
So it is a very political topic.
Yeah, it's very strong work. Yeah, and this problematic that you are raising, it's important for every country, I guess.
Yeah, that's why some people also told me, why you put Congo flag, because this problem is not only in Congo. You should not put Congo flag, you should just rubbish can without flag. So I said, but for it was so my country first.
It's true. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now we're moving to Nidzots. It is written on this window. Probably it's not your name, or it's.
No, it's exactly my name. Nidzots, you pronounce it well. In Italian, it means scintilla.
Oh.
Spark. Yeah. So you can call me Scintilla if it's easier. Yeah, so hi, my name is Nidzots. I'm a product designer and artist from Israel. I will share with you some of my works, some that I made just before the quarantine and everything, and some were made during, because I had only 100 meters to go, so I used it. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so can you see it now? Is it full screen?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
So this project is called Obsessidian 2.0. It's a continuation of another project I did before, and it talks about volcanic rocks as raw material. I adore nature. I love nature, and I tend to use a lot of natural materials in my work. So in this work, I used volcanic rocks. I remelted them. I grinded them. This is me with the mask and everything, and I used it as a natural material and made all these different processes on it. So in this specific project, I took the material, the raw rock, which is called scoria, and it's collected from the mountains, dormant volcanoes in Israel. And I processed it, sorry, with the CNC robot, which is this huge thing. You're with me with the, right? You can see the video now running.
Now the image is still.
So wait, maybe you can see it. Just 1 second. Did you see this one or?
Yeah, we saw, but it is not moving. If you can play.
This was not moving. Okay, so wait. Now it's moving? Okay, perfect. So you didn't see it. Okay, yeah, so I was talking about things and it wasn't related to what you saw. So yeah, you can see here the part of the process of melting the rocks into lava. And it's moving right now, right?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Perfect. So yeah, so I grinded it, I melted it, I casted it, I did a lot of weird stuff with it. The end products are sorry, these ones, which are used with the raw material, with the raw rock, the scoria rock, and then processed by a CNC milling machine, which is this one. I started this project in Iceland. I heard a couple of people talking about Iceland. So yeah, it was an amazing country. I lived there for 6 months, and it was so inspirational, and like the lava there, the volcanoes, the nature. It's a crazy, crazy, crazy country, and I'm a nature girl, as I said. So it was so inspirational for me. I did a lot of works with it. The other project I did was named Neoarchaeology. I took the rocks, I melted them, and then I casted it again. So I took all this everyday objects, like in here you can see a credit card, contact lenses, or a knife, or I have a series of toys from Kinder Surprise. So all of these are made, yeah, all of these are made 100% from rock, and they look like something you can find in an archaeological excavation, but it's actually a new object that is born old. So these are two of my projects that I did before. Both of them were supposed to be presented in the Israel Biennale for Arts and Crafts, which is also postponed until the end of all this. And what I did in the 100 meters of my house, I moved right before the whole thing began. So we had the worst building. Tel Aviv is very nice for tourists, but if you have to live there, the places are not so so fabulous, let's say. So I had this peeling wall that you can see on the right, and I used it as a color for my drawing. On the left, you can see me trying to make a scale for it. So the scale is exactly 3 stairs, 1 cool zebra, and 1 Reservoir Dogs vinyl. Yeah, so if you wondered what's the scale of it, this is, sorry, a time lapse of, I will just show you like bits of it, of the whole process, peeling the wall. And it wasn't only painting, it was also being kind of a handywoman, sorry, in doing all the wall filler and the concrete and everything like you need for this. You can see here, like I started doing this after I finished the whole background. So these are 3 of my most recent projects. Do you want me to show you also the Arte Laguna one, or was it too much already?
We have it in our portal, and so
amazing.
We will promote it as all of you once every day.
Okay, great. So yeah, this was a shortly briefly 3 of the projects I did lately, and I'm trying to work out all this quarantine and trying to find some local materials inside my area. Now it's 500 meters, so it's better, but before that I had only 100 meters to go. And I think the worst thing for me in this situation is not being able to travel, because I love travel and I was looking forward to go to Venezia.
Me too.
Yeah, so it was, but when everything will go back to normal, I'm really excited to be there, and it was a pleasure also to meeting you all, and also you guys that are leading this competition. I heard about you, but it's nice putting names to faces.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. And today I'm in this t-shirt, you see, it's our project. It's project of me and my husband. And we have worked a lot with volcanoes. And this
Oh,
with eating on a small volcano that is not small volcano. It's 6,000 meters in Galapagos. So we were going underwater to work
oh my
together
God.
with scientists. And it was like minus 40 meters underwater with these underwater volcanoes, fumarolas. It was fantastic. So now we are proceeding also with these projects. We are writing books. We are preparing the next steps of these projects. So I will also, if Laura don't mind, leave some information about this on our Facebook page.
Yeah,
Maybe we can do something together, because you were
I
speaking
love that.
about these volcanic rocks, and I have half of my apartment full of these volcanic rocks.
You should see my apartment. It's the worst. Yeah, I have a lot of rocks here too. But yeah, I would love to do something with you if you're obsessed as me.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank
And
you.
going to Michael. Michael, yeah, let's check if your microphone is working.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello. Yeah, I'm Michael Bates. I'm from the US, and I'm kind of between Berlin and Colorado. So I'm kind of stuck in Colorado at the moment. And I'll show you what I'm working on. First, I'll try to show you an image. So the real thing is hard to see because it's so big, but it's behind me. Let's see. So it's like a knot, a large table that's tied in a knot. So it's kind of like this. It starts as a low table, and it becomes this like a higher table at the other end. But yeah, it's a really huge. I think 6 meters or something.
Wow.
So this I'm working on now. And I'm probably a few weeks from finishing it, but it's all kind of laminated wood. And then I actually just finished this other table yesterday. So I'm kind of interested in like the psychology of furniture and design. So this one is based on my family, and it's a dining. It's kind of the size of my dining table as a child, and then these are all my family members as I remember them, kind of as a kid. And then they spin really slow because my father was a prison guard, and there was like this monitoring kind of prison essence in my childhood. So this table I just finished. Oops, one sec. And then it has like underneath, it's like motors. So it's kind of like that.
Wow.
So then I have one more piece that I'm working on. I can show you. My studio is really lucky because my studio is on a farm, and these are kind of another small piece I'm working on, which is this this chair. It's like from the late 900s, and I bought it because it was titled a women's chair, and I thought this was a really bizarre. So I'm kind of carving this like huge kind of phallic extension into it and onto it. So it's going to be really extreme. It'll go quite high. And then I have a bed I'm working on outside. So the quarantine for me is kind of, you know, business as usual. There's nobody here. It's just hard because I can't get to Berlin to see my family. So. But this is sort of the outdoor work space. And this is a bed design that I'm working on that was, you know, based on a sort of a nightmare I had, where there are these lurking figures all around me. So these are planks of wood that I scorched with a torch. And then it's just the structure, it doesn't have the mattress or anything like that. But yeah, it's literally just what I saw in the dream. So I just made it. So I'm trying to turn my camera, but I don't do this. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm working on these days.
It's very impressive. Your works are so like really.
Oh wait, 1 sec, I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm back.
Yeah, I was saying that your works are very impressive, and you are so lucky to have a lot of space around you. So much.
Yes.
I know. I feel guilty. Like I want to invite anybody to come work, you know, because as soon as I can leave, I will head back to Berlin. But I'm kind of stuck here.
Yeah,
but it's a nice place to be stuck. So.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much. It was amazing. It was like I was literally somewhere outside breathing this air. Thank you.
Yeah, well, if any of you all need to escape to a studio on a farm in the middle of nowhere, it's always open. So, but yeah, thanks so much for doing this. It's so cool.
Yeah. Thank you, Laura.
A big huge. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks to everybody. And we are finishing our online experiment because we are also experimenting here. Sorry for some technical issues, but it's nothing comparing to the pleasure to see you, to go to your studios, to go to your apartments, to feel your vibrations. Yeah, thank you so much for this prosperity, and please take care. And don't stop working, don't stop creating. It's amazing. I'm completely impressed with this day. And let's continue to build this community because in this situation, we can support each other, we can follow each other, maybe we can create new collaborations, and who knows what we will get from this quarantine and this virus. Yeah, so thank you so much.
Thank you very much to everybody.
Thank you to everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, and
thank you.
My colleagues from Arte Laguna team will send the recent news and all the information by email. And also, please visit our social networks, our Facebook page and group on our Facebook page, and also Instagram to be connected. So see you all next time.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.